We went live. Here's Sassy. Happy New Year's, everybody. It is I, Stacy. And yeah, we're in for a new year. Will it be better? Well, we're still here. For the ones that are still here, uh, I'm playing Keno. It's my fun night out. For the tragedy that we've seen this year, and prayers to the people that have lost loved ones. We should pray. God help us through this and the loss that we've had, the loss that we share in our hearts, to, to help us. Please help us. It's terrible. Amen. Please come. Anyway, I hope everyone's doing good. The weather is crazy. It's gonna get crazier. A little bit more time. The volcanoes have settled down, but they're gonna go off again. Everything's tilting. The Matrix is crazy, wacky. Even I've seen the Mandela effect this week, where I'm thinking, what the fuck? It's really fucking with my head. And tiredness, drained emotionally. It's just getting crazier. And for the people in Colorado, unbelievable. And how you doing? Uh, things are getting crazier. I got my cards with me in case if we need them. And of course, everybody being locked down in other countries. Don't think it's not coming to the United States again. Everyone that went on those planes that went to go visit grandma or their sister, brother, or whatever, or home to the moms, family members, it spread. And of course, everyone that got vaccinated didn't get as bad. But the people that didn't get vaccinated, that is their own personal body. They cannot make them get it. Hold on a minute. The point is, it's even with the cloth mask on, that even if everybody's wearing it, it's not. I mean, it's helping, but it's not doing the whole thing, right? Yeah, my whole world's messed up too. This is a year we change it, right, Prairie? This is a year. Hold on, let me find my drink. By the way, I've had 6 beers. Happy freaking New Year. We made it this far. What's the problem, Prairie? Hold on, let me find my drink. I put it somewhere. Oh, I got it. I'm telling you, I'm moving this year. I'm getting the hell out of this crazy state. So even at my age, life is not great. These people that plan it, go to college and all this other shit, didn't have to deal with the shit I did. But anyway, you're street smart. Well, wine's good. Make sure you get the weekender, the big giant bottle, because one bottle is 3 glasses. Now yeah, wine is great, especially if you have moods or problems with people, right? Wine will slowly put you to sleep, really good. And then of course, if you have weed or can smoke weed, wine will just settle your ass right down, right? And except it will upset your stomach, and it will give you a hangover. Right? Do not take aspirin or Tylenol for your hangover. If you can, do not take nothing, because a lot of people die that way and they don't report that. That how many people have died from taking Tylenol, especially after drinking alcohol, right? They don't have to report it. Just like your allergic reaction to something, they don't have to report it. Just like your allergic reaction to having the vaccinations, they do not have to report that. and get your weed and just have settled down and meditate, or don't you don't even have to meditate. Just settle down and connect with the real world instead of the craziness, right? Because it is getting crazy. I can't smoke weed because I'm in pain management, and actually right now I'm charging my ass. Got the stimulator in my ass, 50,000 something dollar operation. Thank you, Obama, Hillary. But to help with the pain, even though I'm still on pain meds, it would be nice if I could leave this world right now and go to another dimension with some weed. They don't want you to open up your creativity. They want you to go to work. Hey, how you doing? I hope everyone is doing good. And happy freaking fucking New Year. We're still in for bad times. A couple months ago, well, actually, it was probably last month. Um, 410s came up in a reading for United States, and that was I thought was one was the school shooting. I thought the other one, of course, was the concert because right before I said our kids can't even go to concerts if they're not safe anymore, like when we went. Besides that, they were like $15 to get in, right? Crazy times, but they were good. Uh, kids cannot experience that anymore without the fear because they should have security and everything to protect these people, especially for the price they paid. But anyway, my point is 410s came up. One I thought was a school shooting, of course the concert, and then of course the tornadoes that ripped through, and then of course now the burning of Colorado. And I have a special lady I talked to that lives in Colorado, and she was talking to me and blah blah blah. But anyway, I seen destruction. I was assuming the relationship. Sometimes I do misread because we're dealing with cars that are like dealt and made many years back, and then now we're in today's time, right? But it 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 clicks and it connects to a way. But yeah, so let's pray for the people that have lost their homes and that have nothing, and also all the people that have died from this virus that we don't know where the hell it happened. We don't know how it started. They purposely did this shit, and then they're trying to make us all run out. And, the kids go get these vax. Of course, I know I'm not going to get political, but I will not argue with someone that says that, the autism and all that shit was not caused from the shots that all these little babies got. I feel sorry for anyone. Babies are beautiful. And you cannot turn your back on them, especially now with all the perverts and psychos. But they have to get 25, or maybe 27 shots. Now I don't even know. Now this was 20 years ago since I had mine. You got to get 20 something damn shots before for them even to um to go to school, right? Just to go to public school. Public school was something, and I told teachers many years back on YouTube, and I might have been drinking some wine and left some little nasty little messages, but they got it. Y'all need to start thinking that one computer can teach all of the United States. So be careful what you do. And these teachers work hard, dress up for their jobs, and but yet they have to listen to what the man says. This is what you're going to teach. This is what you're going to do. That's the law. Okay. If you want to work here, you want a job, because there's many other teachers that'll do it. Right. So, it's all crazy. Of course, rich people put their kids in special schools. The public schools were for people that want to had to really work in the factories. Now, back in the day, back it wasn't too far ago. you know, 1940s. If you were a single parent because your husband died, or actually, really, if your wife died, you had to go work in the factory or iron worker. Um, they would put your kids in the Boys Town um, orphanage, and of course that was where the famous Boys Town, where illegal activities and whoring was going on and raping. But that fucked all these men. Besides the Catholic Church, that we need to forgive. They fucked those people's heads up. I mean, it's just fucking insane, and they cannot hide the past anymore. So we are in for the awakening, and it's gonna happen real soon if they haven't awakened now, right? I mean, when your home's burnt down and you have 5 minutes to get the fuck out, you leave your pets there, because your pets can't go, or maybe they could. I don't know. But you leave all your gold, your jewelry, all your, your whole fuck. I mean, these were some nice houses too, right? Your cars. Get the fuck out, right? And not even fighting the fire, just let it burn. 100-mile-an-hour winds. And or you're working at Amazon, and I don't know why, but these motherfuckers keep blowing down. Oh, the tornado comes, they just Amazon, right? I mean, it's getting to the point where you cannot turn the news on. We need love. We need to open up and see reality and this life for what it is, because it's getting crazy. Definitely crazy. And of course, if you have small children, you want them to grow up, be better than you. You want them to have a life. And, back in the day, I'm kind of like in between. Our parents got married at 18, 19, and we're having kids, right? You heard the Pope died pretty soon. I know Biden is, but Betty White died. And actually, I posted something really nice about Betty White, and somebody replied back, and it said something, oh, they made her work. No, they didn't. She was 99 years. I mean, she had a pretty damn good life, right? 99 and looking good, and still had her, marbles together, because the older you get, any little hit you had in the head and shit, concussions. And I lived with an professional football player way back when I was younger. And any of those hits in the heads, and their hands are all deformed and huge and shit from those footballs. And it's America's favorite pastime. Crazy. And anyway, I hope that the Pope, yeah, let's see, uh, it's gonna get crazier. A little bit more time, and China is locking down people, but they won't tell. It's just fucking insane. And then of course, you're gonna have connections or good YouTubers, and eventually they're gonna shut them down too. You know. So anyway, anybody got some good news? Good wishes? Good wishes on all of us. And of course, the aliens might be coming. 14, that's very young. Imagine, you're still a baby at 14. It's still crying shame, but not to turn your back on the baby. That is your responsibility. You have to commit to being a mom. Things will get better, and they will go by fast. Like I didn't have my kids till I was 30. Didn't make a damn difference, you know. Didn't make a damn difference how old I was. But you have to commit to that, because believe me, men don't. Some of them. All right, well, you're the one, but right. But mostly women have that job. Check the paint. I was sitting here playing Keno, and I'm not winning. I was hoping to win a couple hundred, but damn tarot cards. I was playing 100 games, but no, I think it would have been on all the YouTube stations if he was. But I'll check. Oh, you mean check on the tarot cards if he's gonna die? I know, like I said, I knew Betty White died, but I'm sure many other people died today. Right? And happy birthday to those New Year's Eve babies. And YouTube keeps freezing up on my my smart TV. Here's a one of those Mandela effects. I've been watching this guy named Mr. Astronomy, and now it's up there, Mr. Astrolotheology. I think his real name is something Italian, but if you get a chance, check him out. It's amazing, some of his work. My grandbaby was given up for adoption last 6. That's terrible. And oh, Prairie, I thought you were young, and then now you had your baby at 14. Yeah, times were totally different. They sold us the you're a consumer, women stay at home, men work, and you get a white picket fence and raise the family. And they even came out with love music, to, the 50 music and everything. Times were good back then. I didn't even live back then. I was born 1967, but you get my point that you see the difference between happy music and this weird crazy shit they're listening to now. You uh, totally different. Let me see if I see anything on the news about the Pope. Anybody else heard anything about the Pope? Oh, they are already here for real. Well, yeah, the aliens are here. As the reptilians have been in the mountain, in the land, and of course, you also have your demons that come up out of the ground. But because that's why they come closer, faster than the angels, right? Because the aerial and the dome stuff. And I'm not going to get into an argument about whether the world's flat or globe or sphere, but the point is what we see is what we see, and we see it as a flat dome, and what's above is also below. And I can't figure out why that one guy once Star Trek, what's the actor's name? Where he said he went up and all he saw was darkness and blackness. Well, wouldn't the sun be shining on this shit like what we're seeing here? I don't know. I don't get it. I don't believe half the shit they say from outer space. But I know that they're sending too much shit up out in space and something's coming this way. There is another planet coming. But then, we're going to have like the aliens or this or that. You know what I mean? Uh, yeah, there aren't here, and there's many others. And then you have like Dr. Greer and other people say, "Oh, they're friendly." Who's friendly? How do you know? There's which ones, right? So that's just like the way shit's going right now. The guy down the street. I say hi to him all the time. Blah blah blah. He lives down the road, and then all of a sudden you see him on the news. He was a quiet guy, kept to himself. Right? Who the fuck knows? Yeah, all the kids are zombies on the phones. And if you ever have them over, like at Christmas or gatherings, cookouts, they'll talk to each other and text each other and talk about you. I called on to that one time, right? They'll actually be texting each other and bitching, right? Yeah, that's what they learned. And damn, I used to be hooked up to the damn wall, and my mother be eavesdropping on every damn thing I say. Shit. But yep, times are different. It's almost like the Jetsons, the cartoon where or Back to the Future where you have, the computer and the telephone. It's coming. Nobody's got the well. I take that back. There's a lot of people that still have the home phone that's connected with cordless, of course. Hello, but AT&T were so ignorant to people that people don't do it anymore. And plus, they wanted a deposit. Yeah, ain't nobody got time for deposits. 280. Take your shit elsewhere. I don't need it, but I live that way. You know, we don't. We see stars from the feeds from. Oh, of course, now they're saying with the telescopes going up that we're seeing stars. From many years ago or something like that. I mean, it's insane. No, we see the shit here and now. Don't let people kid you like that. We see it as now. They're not that far. They're lying. Well, at least I think they're lying. I could be wrong. I feel as though they are wrong. Right? Oh yeah, I got fat fingers. but um but yeah, I mean, I feel so sorry for the young ones right now. This is the craziest time the world has changed. We're upside down. Where are we going? They want us to go to the future, and when that other planet rolls around, you know, they want to jump on it. Don't think they don't have plans for that. My YouTube's not working. I don't know if the Pope died or not. Damn it. God forbid he dies, because who the hell's going to replace him? I knew that one in Africa died like a week ago. Now my phone's slowing down. My phone's about to die. But anyway, yeah, I wouldn't believe anything NASA says, right? Yeah, kids belong outside playing. You're not, not watching TV, not watching cable. A lot of kids don't watch TV, but they're just hooked up on the phone, which is, I mean, it's okay if they're learning and really acting, but if they don't really have friends inside, they got to get out and meet people. I mean, that's what the school's about. Otherwise, teach them at home. The whole thing about the school shit was socializing and how to deal with the bullyism in life. Of course, I'm glad they did change some of it. Like you, we will not accept it. Which is good because I remember when we went to school, they'd throw the little ninth graders in the damn trash can. I think it was funny, especially guys. They didn't really do it to the girls, right? Let's do the Pope. Uh, he's evil. um, I do think one thing about the Pope that I've mentioned before. I don't know if you've watched my vids. Um, I do think that with the Pope, besides what they're hiding in the Vatican, what he's going to do is he's going to try to get all these religions as one. And then, of course, with their telescopes and all that, they're like, number one in learning and education. And then they're going to act like, well, we're going to all figure this out. Let's join together as one on one TV network. Of course, it'll be like on regular TV, maybe cable, but I'm thinking regular TV. And he's gonna pay. He's gonna make the other religions pay him or them because they're running out of money. Even though they have all this gold, diamonds, and artifacts hidden, paintings, and whatever the fuck else, Jesus and the devil in the Vatican vault. But you know what I mean? they're gonna because when you're a church, you don't have to pay taxes. You're exempt, and there's so many mega churches. I mean, if you want to go into something that's religious, go into mega church. Um, some of these on TV. Well, not, all of them on TV, but besides like the Baptist churches, they dress up, and they put on a show, and they sing and dance. And then you have the Methodists where they do a little singing, a little incense, collection box. You know what I mean? So, and then of course you have the Muslims praying 3 times a day. I don't know what the hell that. You get my point. So they're trying to do one religion. You don't hear too much about the Buddhists anymore, like they were, but they're gonna. I think they're gonna try to tax it and be the first person, to do that because the Catholic don't like it when they're not collecting all that money, right? And we know that with all the molestations in the church and everything that, and not to mention, they waited till the priest died and everything, but there's still lawsuits and everything going on, even though the Catholic Church has helped humanity a lot in a lot of places, right? Uh, and Africa is building up, you know, not that it's good because it's still ran by crazies, cocaine and diamonds, right? All you can do is say no and no to diamonds, right? But yeah, what is the Pope gonna do this year? Let's see. My nose is clogged up. Sorry about that. That's from wearing the mask earlier today. We're in my county's in mandatory mask again. So I don't know if that's United statewide, but we're all back to wearing the mask. And like I said 2 weeks ago, be prepared for the schools to shut down. If not, your individual school have a backup plan. Also, start stocking up on the canned goods and whatever again. And this is not over. And then of course now they're gonna put the fear in people with the Omicron. So the people that, oh my God, I didn't get the shot, maybe I should. Shit. And then of course you're not gonna get a job unless you get the shots. So, but like you said, what else is going on behind our back, right? Let me concentrate. What is the Pope gonna do this year? Whoops. Yeah, lots of harm, but they did say good. We'll put the fear of Jesus in you. Oh, you're from Canada. Hello. And Canada is getting crazy. I thought I could run and hide there, right? Anyway, let me concentrate. Hold, hold the phone. Yeah, the Pope's not looking too good lately anyway. Damn, my nose is completely clogged up. I had a fever about 3 weeks ago, but my kids didn't get it, and they weren't vaccinated. When I say my kids are 23 and 21 right now, they just act like kids. Right? Alrighty. It's not answering my question. Something else is coming up. More importantly, let's check this out. All right. Abundance of evil shit is slang in combination of coming out right now. Right? Now, I asked about the Pope and didn't really answer my question. Okay, we got abundance overflowing, then combination to the relationship of something joining together. And then we have the Prince of Swords slaying as fast as he can. So something else is coming. Unexpectedly, unexpectedly, involuntary changes are coming to vehicle or homes. So I don't know what the hell it's trying to tell us. I hope it ain't you or me, right? What's a Z6? I can't even read with these glasses on. That's how fucked up my eyes are. I'm on a high dose of Lyrica 3 times a day. Um, all right, debauchery, drug abuse, alcohol, lies, and deception, worried, setbacks, and communicating out. Now, the question we asked was about them, right? So maybe there is a lie that is going to be coming out. Major deception and lies. They're worried about it. What do they say worried about, right? Oh, yeah, I can try my other deck in a minute. This is my small deck. This is my mini deck. But if you want, I'll go get my other decks. We'll ask all three of them, right? But anyway, so there's something gonna come out. You're right. Okay, new beginnings, but um, um, now the Ace of Cups is also towards the east, which I'm in the east, but also new beginnings, and then of course it's emotional, cup overflowing, and also birth, right? But and then success and timing, and then the Magus, lucky timing, ready. Of course, it also can be connivery, and but so the cards next to it are well dignified. So this is something to take into consideration. But what are they telling us with something news coming? Like I said, I'm communication. Remember I was saying about the TV programming, how they want to be ahead. Maybe that's it. They're gonna successfully start that, right? But they got legal problems. You know, definitely they got legal problems coming. But I don't know who this man and woman is, right? I mean, the question we asked. So normally the queen is untouchable, uncompromising. She also represents courts, laws, lawyers, and then a problem coming from another state, country, and then it's going to be open to discussion. So something. You're right. Something is going to happen. Well, I don't see it unless they're hiding it, right? I mean, it's possible that they're hiding it right now for some odd reason. What news? What news are you watching? You're in Canada and watching Australian news. Good for you. I love Australian people, right? I love Canadian people. I like to travel. Fun times. But yeah, I didn't see death though. But something's hidden. That's weird. Why would this? Are you sure you heard that? I mean, what's up with the Australian news saying that? Hmm, that's weird. Let me check Google. No, 2021. This was 17 hours ago with Pope Francis, journeys, reforms, and the challenge of COVID. Pope Francis, eighth consistency of new cardinals expected 2022. Resolving the prayer more in 2022. Here are 5 tips for following through. No, I don't see that he died unless America doesn't know about it yet, right? It's possible. God was born a child in order to encourage us to care for others. His disarming love reminds us that our time is not to be spent in feeling sorry for ourselves, but in confronting the tears of suffering. That's really nice. That was Twitter 18 hours ago. Um, Pope Francis, the head of Catholic Church. Now I don't see that anything that he's dead or killed yet. Why is Pope Francis so famous? Uh, What are the three facts about Pope Francis? He's ugly. Number one. Number two. Right. No, I don't see anything. But however, I don't like him or trust him at all. Right? Plus, he lied about everything. They had some like 300 uh priests that were charged with molesting and raping people in Pennsylvania, and I think um all but four of them went to jail or prison, and of course most of them all died off or they switched them somewhere, but out of 300 of them, that's sickening. Absolutely sickening. And then a lot of people say, well, oh, maybe we ought to let them get married or, it's not the point. They're all gay, right? But, all right, let them be gay. So, but the point is, no, what they done, there is no taking that back. You destroyed people's mental fucking brain. You know, nobody wants to talk about that. They just swept that under the carpet, right? Even with the lawsuits, you still fucked up so many men, women too, and babies, right? Fucking retarded shit, isn't it? Let's say ass backwards. Ass backwards. But, I didn't read anything about that. Maybe it's a premonition. But a lot of people don't like him. A lot of people love him. But anyway, uh, I I hope everybody's gonna be safe. Whether you get the shots or not, don't be crazy. Uh, Smoke your weed, drink your wine, whatever it takes to calm down. And remember that let the crazies go crazy. But be safe. Um, I do believe that right now in China, they're doing crazy things to people, locking them down in little tiny it's almost like a porta johny toilet with a window and for no reason at all. It's just, what are they up to? What the fuck are they up to? You know, the naughty beaver channel. That sounds like fun. But yeah, Australian. Yeah, there's crazy shit happening. I can't believe that you know how fast that came about, and that's what Americans and of course Canada too. How fast these cops or this special cops are going to be coming out, and we're all if one country does it, the rest of them are going to do it. And but yet they let everybody travel during holiday time, and whether you got the shot or not, it is spreading. It's a fast spreading, but you got to remember. I don't know if you watch anybody from China. I do. I forget their names though. It's like two good-looking white guys that married Chinese women. I mean, I think it's called something Separa or something. But they come on all the time, and you gotta remember that there is no hand soap in China. These people, that even in the restaurant, I mean, even the nice restaurants, you go there, you go to the bathroom, they really don't have hand soap. Why? I don't know. They don't believe in hand soap. They don't believe in washing. And of course, their wet markets that they say they no longer do, right? With dogs and cats and everything. And yeah, we don't eat it, but we can't judge them. They do, right? It's pretty sad. It's sad. Well, at least we do have some kind of respect with the FDA and how they treat our cattle, and even with Canadian, where we get the Canadian cattle coming down and for right, because Canada actually has more land than us right now. Yeah, it's fucking crazy. Yeah, Nostradamus stuff. Very, yep, that's true. Very true. Shit's gonna come that we ain't never seen before. I do believe the other planet is slowly rolling around, and they keep trying to hide it, but it's coming. Um, who's on it? That's a good question, but right. And then the other ones will be coming out before then, because our government's getting us ready to accept it, right? And we all, every day we got asteroids that are missing us left and right. Really? But you just told us you went out in space and all you see is dark and blackness. Hell, I see stars flickering, and they're how many miles away? And then you're going to tell me, oh, that's like 100 years ago. Oh, okay. So you're telling me the moon is actually 10 years ago that I see tonight? Okay, so they're fucking with your head, right? They're fucking with your head. I don't like that. I mean, come on. Truth will set you free. And if we all told the truth and sat down and discussed shit, right, life would be a hell of a lot better. But they don't want that. They want you to go back to the factory and work. And America's going to find out that, hey, we're overpopulated and we're not manufacturing anything, right? And we got to depend on other countries. The deals they made, the whore did deals with these people years back that we got to deal with now. And there's no fixing it. You signed on the dotted line. Just like, everybody wants to be a singer and a rapper. It's all about who you know. And when you sign that on the dotted line, you're selling your soul because whether you're sick, your arms bleeding, hanging off, you still got to get on that stage and dance like a puppet. That's what the deal was. You got to sign. And same with all these sports figures. We paying them millions of dollars. And actually, what's really sickening is all these commercialism. The commercials, they are sickening. Have you ever watched these damn commercials? And it's a happy family, and it's like I know people have got to see that these are actually actors. They're not really a family, right? But they play on your emotions and they play on your fucking head. And that's what they're doing. They're playing us, right? So everybody remain calm, remain well, healthy, do what you can to stay healthy, stock up, you know. Not saying that like martial law is going to go in effect. Get your guns ready and get. Well, actually, all you need is a can of aqua net hairspray and a lighter. You got a blowtorch, right? But you know, remain calm. No joke. God only knows what the fuck's gonna happen this year, right? But I know right now, it's gonna continue. We just seen. Well, you're in Canada. We just seen Colorado, like a whole county. Not, I mean, not just one neighborhood, like a tornado swept through, right? But a whole county of really nice houses burnt down to the ground because of fire and 100-mile-an-hour winds. And of course, we just seen Kentucky and uh, sorry, my phone's dying. Kentucky and Tennessee. I think it was Tennessee and another state where I'll plug it in a minute. Where the tornadoes just, I mean, just bam. So how many people are homeless suddenly? Besides being homeless, we're in a pandemic of an illness, and I mean it's like, good God, what else could go wrong, right? You know. Meanwhile, we see these commercials on TV. You got to get this. Macy's having a sale. It's like you see how they don't give a fuck, right? They really don't give a fuck. And all these stores are going to go out of business. Well, I mean, we had, of course, rioting, looting, stealing, burning. And, these stores aren't coming back. So where's our socialism at? Where is our, can't go really to, well, actually, I'm not nowhere near really a bar. And you can't smoke in the bar anyway. But, it's, uh, where do we can't go to the movie theaters because I mean remember that one guy just shot up how many people and killed all those people about in the movie. People are afraid to leave their house. It's fucking insane. Fucking insane. Sorry, my nose is really clogged up. I hope I ain't got the coronas, but I call it the coronas, and my uncle said you sound like an idiot when I said it's a joke. Because I know it's a joke, but you gotta stop doing that. Yeah, whatever. The Omnicron. uh, yeah, you gotta be prepared, but when you're scared, people panic. But when it comes to, hey, you got 5 minutes, get the fuck out of your house, grab your shit. People want to grab their, animals, and a lot of people have more than 4 animals, and especially like uh, 2 cats, 2 dogs, and then they're saying, oh, they can't go, we don't have room for them, you know, and oh, by the way, the 5G shit's rolling out. I forgot. My hand has really been hurting me lately, especially this one. Ever since I played Nintendo 64. This is the hand I usually use my telephone with, but I haven't even. Whatever the fuck happened, I don't know what, but my hand's still fucking hurting. Yeah, 5G is rolling out. Oh, by the way, I'm supposed to quit smoking tomorrow, right? Or today. Right? I can do it. I'm gonna smoke one every hour and time myself, and then go to 2 hours, and then go to three, and then I got the gum and I got the patches. But I wish I could smoke some weed. Really, that might be my next thing. Just become a pothead. You can't have. I know Australia was. You can't have guns in Canada. You're up in the damn wilderness, right, with mooses running around. What the fuck? How can you not have guns in Canada? Eventually you're gonna just have to band together and fucking walk, go to Alaska, right? That's what's gonna happen. We're all gonna have to just walk. Yeah, when it comes to evacuation, we're stuck on the Beltway anyway. It's where the fuck you gonna go, right? Now, I'm not telling you to sell all your shit and pack up and go, but I mean, you really, when it comes down to it, what the fuck? You can't. Who are they to tell you can't have a gun? You know, I can see if like you've been locked down in prison several times and you've killed people in the past, and or you done bank robberies and whatever. And the criminals got guns, the cops got guns. Why can't you have a gun? Or at least a shotgun to protect your property. What if a wild animal comes in there or an alien? Yeah, they're gonna try to restrict the laws again, and we have fucking idiots controlling the fucking laws. You know, it's eventually it's. I think it's this year. I think we're gonna put up a little bit more, like for 6 more months, and then shit's gonna change. Shit's gonna really change, because put it this way: we had this wildfire in Colorado, right? But what if the prisoners? What if there was a giant mega prison right there with the worst sex offenders and murderers, and the lifers? Are they gonna let them out? They gonna just let them burn in the cell? And then you got the liberals going, "Oh no, you gotta let them out." You know what I mean? Or a hurricane or a tornado comes and knocks down a wall and just releases them all, right? Yeah, shit'll probably happen. Yep. Do you all feel happiness like, oh, a new year? It's all gonna change, right? The rainbow. No, we need mushrooms, right? We need mushrooms to see that shit. Nose is completely clogged all of a sudden. Uh, oh, Sassy, wake up, you fat bitch. Say hi. My little fatty. She's on a diet. She's going to lose some weight, go for walks, get her back nails trimmed. Right? Did YouTube retract your message, or did you? She is a fat little bitch. She's a female. I stopped doing children that disappeared. I couldn't handle it, especially after the one little boy was found in the cornfield. I mean, I was like flashbacks of my children, right? It was like, oh my god, I can't handle that. There's too many missing children. If you do have some extra time, sign up for the missing children hotline, or anybody that's missing, because there's so many of them. There's so much murder going on. Phone died. Uh, anyway, it'll come back one day, right? Goodbye, phone. Phone died. There's so many missing people, and so much murder that happened. I don't know about Canada or Australia, but there was so much in the United States, it's not even freaking funny. And if that doesn't scare you into buying a gun, I don't know what else could. Like I said, I got Aquanet and a lighter. That's my torch. But when it comes to guns, guns kill people, right? But these sadistic motherfuckers, and you cannot argue the fact that whatever the fuck they're putting on public television, that is, these murder, 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 and if it's not like live murder shit, it's reenactment of murder and rape, right? In fact, besides movies, they're allowed to show rape. Reenactments on our TV stations, they're not allowed to show it because men actually, they found out, got excited from it, right? But yeah, children being beat to death. I mean, there's no reason at all for you to beat for to, you're so angry. That anger. I mean, can't you feel the reptilians among us? The anger is so bad that you're beating children to death, babies, or raping, or killing, right? And yeah, we should have super mega prisons, and we should actually separate, like certain groups. Put the murderers in with the murdering and the raping, and then the less offenders, because these gangs in prison, that's a whole new world in there, right? And these people are willing to go to prison at such a young age. That's beyond mental illness. Beyond mental illness. Their life's so bad with their mamas and daddies that they got, or life on the street that they willing to do this shit. They live life in prison, or have to, you know, you do what like well, bank robbery is different, but if you do like a hold up, well, actually, look at all the shoplifting that went on with the thief. They're not even giving them time, and in my city alone, even though I'm in the county, uh, that they're not even prosecuting the prostitution and um drug charges and stuff. I guess they give them like if they're found doing it, they give them like citation and then say we'll show up to jail. I mean the courts are so backed right now that they're just letting it go. It's insane what's going on. And then of course with the shoplifting and thieving stuff rises the prices up. It's not coming back. It's just going up higher. Well, I've been losing connection all night. I don't know if it's because everybody is on it or if uh don't worry, this will stay on because I didn't flip out and curse anybody out tonight. But my last one I did live, I kind of used the c word several times. I did like mark that one private, but most of my stuff is about missing kids and women. There is a lot of men too that are going missing, but it's just too damn many, too many. Imagine dying in a violent death with a psycho, doing that to a little. I mean, it's so heinous. They should be I don't know. I'd say put to death, but nobody wants to pull the trigger on them. But or a private little jail elsewhere. Put them all together. See and let's videotape it 24 hours, right? That's worth watching. Not the shit they got on TV now, like The Bachelor and The Bachelorette and just fake ass commercialism. Buy this, buy that. But anyway, um, that's I wished I learned of this year. I'm gonna learn how to pull up and share like stuff like this or that. I'm gonna take a class somehow if we're allowed out, right? And learn how to do that. But like I said, I took a break from the missing. I couldn't handle it. All the children dying and stuff. Heinous, heinous fucking shit. And of course, a lot of you kind of lose your religion. Like, why would God allow that? Or, oh, the angels aren't allowed to intervene. Shit like that, right? Or maybe, oh, I've actually had damn ashes on my bed. Um, I've had actually religious people say, well, they must have did something really heinous in their life before. Really? That doesn't make any sense, right? I don't know. I could be wrong. I guess we're all going to find out one day, right? But I want to, like, I don't know, die peacefully in my sleep than have some kind of psycho slit my throat, right? Especially if you're a 3-year-old, right? Doesn't understand what's going on, right? Life's not fair. I mean, it's nobody's watching us. God is a vibration. Jesus came to lift us to another conscious, like what I'm talking about. This ain't right. We could all be vicious, but let's not choose that. Getting along together obviously is not working. It would have already happened. We're not all going to be at peace. And even Reagan said something about the aliens coming that if we all had some, a predator, that we're all connected with, that maybe that would change, the prejudice and stuff. No, no, they'd still do deals with the aliens. Go take that tribe, right? Go over to China, right? So, what governments are doing to the people are not right. I'm doing good. My nose is clogged for some reason. I need my nasal spray, right? I'll do a reading for you, but I gotta go run to the bathroom, and I'll do a quick reading if you need one. It helps if I have a picture of you. And my phone died. But if you want me to do a reading with you, just go to my email. It is I Stacy no E small caps and at gmail.com. Tell me what the question is, but it really helps if I look at you for an individual reading. WANXS. What's that? You're speaking Canadian. Speak English, damn it. What's that? I can't hear you. Oh, oh my God, the Ganon shit. The mistake I made with the Ganon, my phone turned on even though it's dead. The mistake I made with Ganon was who would have expected her changing and putting him in a different vehicle? And I kept seeing north to south, right? But I didn't realize she went all the way south. If you check some of my old videos, right? And then YouTube also deleted one of my videos because when him it was over an hour and a half. Yeah, it took them a year to do it. I've only been on YouTube for a year, and look, I said, I mean, it's just I had to take a break. But what she did to Gannon is not. Oh my God! I hope she burns in fucking hell. I hope she's in a cell and just little flames just fucking hit that bitch. She's evil. The demons are definitely in that crazy bitch. And she brought him to herself, you know? And then Crazy K, Critical K, whatever her name is, and I was warned not to talk about her because she'll sue me. Well, she got sued for $1 million anyway. She was actually doing videos where she wasn't saying that oh the child deserved it, but she was saying the reason why Letitia flipped out was because Al was fucking around on her, which probably definitely is true because what she looked up on the computer. And she felt like she was a babysitter. But, I'm not in that situation, never put myself in that situation. But if I was a stepmom, you think that you would love all children just like your own. But obviously not. And same with a lot of the step guys, you gotta be careful whoever the fuck you bring around your kids, right? No matter what age. But what she did to Gannon was heinous, and she should be put to death. Put to death, tortured herself. I mean, could you imagine what the fuck that day was for Gannon? And then him getting out of that truck, I mean, it's like, oh my God, what the fuck? And her switch, and you think the cops were watching her? Fucking insane. Fucking insane. But yeah, and then they won't let us in the courtroom to see her. Yeah, and then of course, she keeps playing the crazy card now. Yeah, the demons are still in her. Yeah, she's like a caged animal, huh? And uh, I think it was like what? I think she poisoned him, knifed him, and shot his ass, and did other crazy shit to his body. Because she wanted to blame it on like it was a sex thing that some crazy guy did it to him, right? Oh, she plotted. It didn't quite work, but you would think those cops were watching her, Glazer, huh? And then threw him off into what alligator infested waters in Florida. Hey, Samantha. I guess you're doing good. I was worried about you. I hope you did what I told you to do, right? I got your picture. Samantha's a beautiful woman. She needs to stay away from crazies. So I'm glad because when I heard Colorado was burning, I was thinking, oh my God, Samantha, I hope that's not what I seen, you know? Because when I see like death and destruction, usually the universe comes up. Like if it's out of our control and it's universal or nature. But Samantha, your cars are not good. Stay away from that guy and that woman. Anything about that situation, just lay low and do what I told you. Just go to the gym or do whatever you can. I know times are, changing constantly. Uh, do what you can. Just not that one, and you're gonna have a better year. Trust me. Yeah, Gannon was terrible. I hope she gets what the fuck she deserves. But yeah, why let Letitia live? Oh, Susan Smith will be getting out soon. I think it's 2024 that she's up for parole. And I think she remarried one somebody in prison and also teaches GED for the prisoners. But yeah, that's great and everything. But I thought she was a lifer. 20 years is considered life. You get out on good behavior and shit. But no, let her stay in there for life. And, poor little babies in the back of the car. I mean, remember that? I mean, how are these people doing this to these children? I mean, life is not that bad that you have to kill children. And if you're in a relationship where it gets that bad, get yourself out of it fast. Domestic abuse is no joke. They'll fuck with your head, emotional, and then they'll do the verbal abuse, and then they'll break your spirit where they your friend's no good. Don't I don't like that person. She's bad for you or he's bad for you. And then they'll go do what they want to do. And then all of a sudden the physical abuse starts. And then if they're gonna put your hands on you, they're gonna put your hands on the children, right? And the animals in the house. I won't even tell you the shit I've been through. And if they hurt children, I mean animals, they will definitely hurt children. So anyway, let me get off here. I gotta run to the bathroom. Um, Samantha, I'll check your tarot cards again, but later, as privately, and get back to you tomorrow. But well, actually today, it's because it's oh my god, it's 1:35. But I'll check it again. But if you go around that person, you are in danger. What I read was not good. So I just want you to know that it's not good. And your safety, I wouldn't want anything to happen to you, and I wouldn't lie to you either. I mean, when I do four different decks and they're saying the same shit, you're in danger if you go around that person. Now, whether it's him or whether it's her, I don't know, but it's just it's just not good. My phone died though. I'm not a liar. It really did die. It's completely dead. I gotta charge it. It won't come on. It's coming on, but I mean, it's like I really gotta charge it. Right now, I'm charging my stimulator, and my ass was dead. I had Prairie. I had surgery in my back. I didn't realize they were gonna rearrange everything in my back to put the device in. Right, but that's supposed to help me with pain. It does help, but not as much as I wanted it to. It's slowly coming on, but I gotta charge. But yeah, I'll get the message, but it might be a little delayed. Yeah, it's a little delayed. I need a new phone anyway. This one's cracked. I've only dropped it 3 times. Well, you know I got your photo. I told you the cop. Well, I don't know if I told you. I seen the cops. I just didn't know if it was you or her. Right? I told you it was bad. I knew you'd go there. I knew the phone died. But anyway, oh, you mean Letitia or your situation? I'm sorry. We got the robot. Pay no attention to that. However, they do steal your information. All right, explain to me later, but I'll check it out. And Prairie, if you need a question, just send me a picture and then the question. I'll be back on later on today, but yeah, right now I need to run in the bathroom and blow my nose. Pray it's not the corona. And yeah, I've had my vax, but I am due for my booster. I was at the banks today, and yeah, we're back to the mask shit and everything. But my sister got it for Christmas, and her husband. Her son came in from Texas, who his girlfriend that he lives with tested positive for the corona, and I have to say it's bad that he was on a plane with 300 other people, and you know he's young, not that young because he still went to college and graduated, right? And smart enough to realize, thinking, oh, it's just a cold. Wasn't a cold, but you know, to him it is because he was vaxxed. But everybody on that plane probably got it. I mean, you know, you're trapped in a room and that shit's, you know, even with the now they're saying the cloth mask ain't even working. You know, then why aren't our governments providing the masks that we need, right, for the welfare of the people, right? So, uh, yeah, it's not right. It's not right at all. I think they should pay for a mask. Yeah, I gotta run in the bathroom. Anyway, alrighty. So everybody stay safe, behave. I'll check back on you. Let's see. It's 1 o'clock now. I'll probably get one sometime like around 3 or 4 tomorrow, Eastern time. So I don't know the difference of the time zone in Colorado and of course Canada. I'm assuming there's a definitely a clock uh weirdness in Canada compared to ours, right? And I'll keep an eye on the Pope thing because it is important. I occasionally check up on the Vatican because you know they about evil. They definitely evil. They do sing to Lucifer. Lucifer is a archangel, gets blamed for a lot, but yet he is something of the material world. So he's already here. That's why a lot of people pray to him. He's here on the earth, whereas like you know we're here, and then the heaven is here, and then there's another heaven above, and then you know same goes with below. So you have demons or trolls or leprechauns or salamanders or you know things like that that live under the earth in the dirt, and then you have the inner earth um things like dinosaur consciousness and elementals and stuff like that. That's why um you know people think that these demons or aliens are like 6 feet tall, like you know like a ghost, like you know, but actually they can be this big or actually even smaller, and you don't even notice that you know their avatars. So you got to keep your heart clean and your mind clean, right? The the Pope died. My phone's dead. I'm wondering what he died from, right? Probably a cocaine overdose while he was with his lover, right? That's blasphemy. I'm just joking. But, right? Ice cream, that sounds good. Um, my YouTube went out. I'll check it again. I checked it a minute ago. That's how. Oh well, with New Year's, all of our news people are off on vacation. It's not like they can report anything that happens today, right? But I'll check it again, see what happens. Come on, damn TV. All right, I'll see you all. Probably around 3 o'clock this afternoon. Definitely need a nap. And everybody, happy New Year. I hope everything's better for all of us. And it's not right what they're doing to people. Um, if whether you're vaxxed or not, right? But they would rather the children get the shots, even though it's in test. It takes 20 some years for that shit to pass the FDA, but they just passed it on through. They'd rather the old people get the boosters, like that's going to help, versus the children continuously get the boosters. But I do see the schools getting locked down again real soon because everybody is just spreading it because the holidays. So now that the holidays simmer down, right? We'll see what happens. So I will check the cards again and show you all what's going on. And yeah, I'm definitely gonna run to the bathroom and then find out anything I can about the Pope. But yeah, the shit is still getting thicker, definitely. And be careful in Colorado with those crazy winds, and be careful in Canada with the crazy government. Love y'all. Be good. Sassy loves you too. Wake up, Sassy. Sassy, wake up. No, she ain't waking up. Nope, she ain't waking up.